Good evening, good morning everyone. Welcome everyone back to our online mindful community. This is the Saturday 15th of October 2022 and we have come to the episode of 42 in a row since we start this journey in the 1st of January of this year 2022. So whether you are new to the program or you are a regular participant, this is the space for you. For the meditation lover from around the world, feel free to stop by on your pace, or you can go back and relearn what we have learned so far in the past 40 weeks from our YouTube that maybe Teddy can post that link at the end of the in the chat box later on. Again, my name is Vero Narongchai. I'm going to be your host for tonight. I'm so grateful that to be able to meet with everyone again, because each week there are also a lot of challenges due to the work and the situation here in the north of Thailand. It's the early morning here in Thailand on Sunday morning, and it should be evening over there in the US. Okay, and anyway, we have a commitment, okay, to stick around at least for one full year until the end of this year, and then we go from there for this meditation journey. So how is everyone's doing so far in the last week? How was your life? How was your meditation experience? Feel free to share with us. Okay, so this community, we expect nothing but just to provide a space, okay, for you to stop by, sit back and relax and meditate together, to hang out with the good friends. I think it's important to find good friends to hang out with, because the book that you read and the people that you hang out with, okay, will be have a big influence into your life. Okay, 5 years from now, you know, your attitude will be changed, the way you think, the way you do things, the way you say things will be changed according to, like I said, people you hang out with and the book that you read. And here in this community, okay, we're just here to support each other, to be more disciplined. If you come and join us every Saturday, that means you pretty much, you know, see the important or the valuable of this activity. So you set time, okay, at the end of the week on Saturday 7 to 8:15 Eastern Standard Time, make an effort to join this community, and that means something. And I believe this meditation journey, you know, there's something worthwhile, okay, not only in the process but at the end of the journey as well. For sure, okay, we have a chance to cultivate inner peace at the end of the day, no matter who we are, a father, a boss, a husband, a wife, children. Meditation is essential to life. Okay, it's the only way that we can cleanse the mind, is the only way we can bring the mind back to regain the inner strength. And the mind is a forerunner of all things. If your mind in good condition, your mind is clear, your mind is bright, your mind is calm, your mind is happy, then the whole world, you know, will be tend to shift or incline toward the same direction, to be good, okay, to attract good thing, more and more good thing into your life. Okay, so please excuse me today for my voice. I have been having a running nose and cold and headache in the past 2 days, because in Thailand now we officially in the winter. The weather start to change from rainy season. It's still raining on and off, but it's getting colder here. Where I live here, it's about 21 degrees, but when I go to the city, which like 30 minutes from here, is like 34 degrees. You see the big difference, and that's maybe one of the reasons that, you know, my body is not adjust well, because I always have my window open when I sleep, and it's getting colder and colder at night, and when I wake up, that's why I got the running nose. So the more I talk, the more my throat get itchy and agitated, so I may be coughing here and there. So for today, please allow me to do less talk. Okay, we will meditate a little bit longer, and if you have any question at the end, feel free to type in the chat box and I'll do my best to answer. Okay, hopefully my health will getting better next week. My master said in the past 80 years of his ordination and meditation journey, he said he doesn't want anything. If there are something that he wants, he point to two important things. First, he wants to have a good health back. He said when he was young, he started the meditation journey at a young age, like 12, 16, and ordained at the age of 20. And during that time, when he met with his teacher, he said he can sit for 6 hours easily. He sit for 6 hours easily for many years, without tire, without end, without boring. There's something about meditation at a young age. When your body is strong, when your mind is ready, when your body is ready, you can just do whatever you want fully. Same thing in meditation. He said he can sit for 6 hours, no problem. No need to go to the toilet, don't feel tired, no physical pain, whatever it is. If the teacher said you sit 5 hours, you sit 6 hours, he would be there and sit for the rest of the session, no problem. And as he get older, after you get to 50s, your body is not the same, not young, no longer as same as the young age. Then after 30 minutes, you start feeling pain here and there in the body. After 45 minutes, then the body need to go to the toilet, the body get thirsty. So no longer be able to sit for the longer session, 3 hour, 4 hour, cannot. And not only that, cannot sit on the floor cross-legged. As we get older, we tend to feel uncomfortable to sit on the floor and sit cross-legged, which is the best position that we can sit long, because the body is in balance. And now he need to sit on the chair, okay, and have someone massage him, have to go to the toilet, every 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And that's something he remind the young monk that, what, you guys are young. Whatever you want to do, you should do your best at the young age, okay? So meditate, give priority to meditation first. And the second thing he would like to remind us that, if I can have it, okay, number one, good health, okay, regain my health back as a young age. And number two, he said, the worry-free mind. As he become the leader of the organization, not only he teach meditation, he also need to manage a temple here and there. There's a lot of things, the construction, the fundraising. There's a lot of things that need to be managed. And with that, okay, it give him more responsibility, give him more things to do and to take care. But he will not compromise to the meditation time, and that's one thing I truly admire. My master always save time for meditation, and his time, he managed his time very precisely. Okay, from early morning, he meditate until before breakfast, and after breakfast, 9:30 to 11:30, and that's 9:30 to 11 o'clock. That's another slot for meditation, and after lunch onward until 4. That's the time that we can meet him, ask him for advice, and the time for do the work. And 6:30, evening chanting and meditation. That's pretty much his schedule. But even though, the time is fixed, schedule is fixed, but still more worry, right? You have to make decision, you have to talk to people, you need to go through the meeting. And that's something he remind the young monk that, take good care of your health, meditate at a young age. And make sure that you have less worry in your mind, whatever you do. Okay, when you get the job done, you go back to meditate. So I think this is something you should reflect on. It is said, having the greatest wealth, the greatest gift is good health, and the greatest wealth is contentment. And I believe it's true. We should reflect on it. What exactly that you feel grateful today? Is there anything went wrong in your life? Okay, thing doesn't go as you expect. As long as you have good health, your eye can see, your nose can smell, your ear can hear, you can eat your favorite food. You can still do things as long as you're physically healthy, right? So learn how to appreciate it. And now there's a lot of work waiting for me. I want to do this, I want to do that, okay? To write the book, to teach the Dhamma, to go to meditate. And now the body not allow me to do that. I need to rest. So when we get sick, when we're not feeling well, it's time for us to reflect on the nature of life. We are subject to aging. We're not exempt from aging. All of us, we are subject to illness. We cannot escape from illness. From time to time we get sick, and when we get sick, we need to take responsibility. Go see the doctor. Don't keep it. Okay, make sure to have the body checked and get to the source of the illness and have it removed, have it fixed, right? And that's something you should do. Physically, nothing much we can do. Let the doctor take care of the body. Okay, give some medicine, eat good food, exercise, and that's something we can do, right? But for the body part, we get advice from the doctor. But for the mind part, no one can do for us. No one can take care of our mind except ourselves. Just no one. It's time for the monk like myself to get back to this nature of life that we get sick from time to time. And then when we get sick, no one can help us. We need to take care of our mind, okay? How can we still the mind when we meditate? If you have headache, you have running nose, cannot meditate well. You need to sleep, you need to rest. So whenever you have a chance to meditate, okay, doesn't matter when, doesn't matter where, doesn't matter how long, you should feel grateful for that opportunity, because you are physically healthy and you have a chance to bring the mind back and cleanse your mind through the meditation practice, whatever technique that you use. A friend of mine just reached out to me 2 days ago. He is hospitalized now and got operation, got surgery, and he was worried about his body, worry about, I don't know if I can recover and go back to do the thing I love again, and it's getting a little bit more serious. And people keep sending him the message, okay, and he's getting more and more worried about his health. And his wife also reached out to me that, Long P, can you send him the message, because he is, one of your students and he admire your teaching. So when I did some video, I make one video and send it to him, and I remind him that now you are hospitalized, nothing much you can do on that bed, okay? There are tubes, there are oxygen, there are nurse, there are doctor around. You cannot get up from your bed, nothing much you can do. You need to let go of the body and have the doctors do their best, let them do their work. But your job is you need to stay focused, take good care of your mind. Take this time to reflect on your good deeds that you have done, okay? The donation, a lot of project that you have done for yourself and to the world at large, okay? Something that when you think of that thing that you have done, bring you peace and joy, peace and calm of the mind. And to me, this technique is very important. Buddhist monk, we reflect on this every single day, not only when the time when we get sick or get ill. This is a daily activity that the Buddhist monk or the Buddhist people do after the evening and the morning chanting, to reflect on this, to reflect on the nature of life, and to think of the good thing that we have accumulated. What would be the good thing that you done today? What would be something that when you think of it, it make your heart sing today, or this evening, or tonight before you go to bed? When you recall that situation, it make your heart sing, make you smile, make you happy, and recall that, cultivate this habit, and sleep with that feeling, the feeling of let go, the feeling of forgive and forget, and the feeling of peace and calm, and feel joyful and be proud of yourself, of who you are, of the good thing that you have done. Can be a little bit thing. You may help someone, the old lady across the street, or you may drop the coin, a few bucks to the beggar on the street that people get hungry, and you can, whatever it is, okay? When you're on the bus, you can stand up and let the old lady sit on your seat and things like that. And you can, this is considered good thing. It doesn't matter how big or small. Good thing is always good thing. And the nice thing about doing good thing is whenever you recall, whenever you think of it, it doesn't matter how long it passed, you can always smile when you think of that good thing. Oppositely, when you think of the wrongdoing or the bad thing that you did without being mindful, then opposite energy, right? Negative, right? If you say something bad to someone 5 years ago, if you recall that, then that negative energy keep on coming back. Oh, I shouldn't be saying that. Oh, I feel bad about it, even though it happened 5 years ago. You see, this is the nature of human mind. The nature of human, it keep everything. So our job is to do our best every day. We wake up to guard the mind, to keep the mind with the body, and to be fully mindful of what we about to say, what we about to do, what we are thinking, and that help us to stay with something positive. Okay, so do something wholesome, say something good, do something good, and we cannot go wrong with this. Okay, and the more you think of it, the more it's only do good for yourself. Okay, you can be happy, especially okay when we on the sick bed in the hospital. Okay, the body is weak, the mind also weak. But if you meditate every day, now you in the journey to train your mind to be strong, to train your mind to be happy, train your mind to be focused. It may be wandering here and there in that 30 minutes. It's okay. Okay, believe me, deep down in the mind, there's some development. We may not notice that, but there are some development every time we sit in our mind. Let me give you an example. When you grow the tree, you plant the tree today, you may not notice that the tree is growing, but 5 years later or 3 years later, you come back, oh, the tree is growing. Now it's getting very tall, getting higher and higher. Every day you walk past by that tree, underneath the ground, there's some development that we cannot see from the physical eye. We cannot notice that. But something is happening underneath that tree. The root is expanding, it's go deeper, it take the nutrition from the soil to itself, and it's maybe growing 1 millimeters, and we cannot notice that. Okay, there's some development underneath the ground. Same thing when we meditate. Okay, usually human being, we expect something major. When you sit today, I need to feel blissful today. I need to feel like see the brightness, the body disappear, feel super peaceful today. Sometimes it's not the case, but keep in mind that every time you sit, something is happening in your mind. Okay, just like you put the glass, the murky glass, right, with the water, murky water, you just sit it there. So every single second, the water, the muddy water starts settling down itself. When we come back the next hour, the water will become clear. Okay, but during that settlement, we may not notice that, oh, the water is still the same. It's not clear. I cannot see anything inside the glass. Now we don't see anything inside the mind yet, because the mind is cloudy, the mind is muddy. but keep on coming back to your question. Keep on stick with your routine of meditate on a daily basis. It's only bring you benefit, okay? Not only for the session, that every session that you sit, but I believe there may be time that we need it. We need the willpower, and no one can help us, no one around. You yourself need to take care of your mind. And how can you take care of your mind when no one is around and no one can help you? Meditation, okay? This is something that's going to benefit us on a daily basis and in the long run as well. Okay, so please feel grateful for every time or every opportunity when you get a chance to meditate. Okay, it's okay. The mind may be wandering, physical pain here and there. We're learning every time we sit. Okay, remind ourselves that we are a student. Okay, we're not a PhD student. We just start to learn how to meditate. We start walking together, and I'm gonna be here to sit with you, to share with you, to guide you, and to answer the question that you may have, okay, for the rest of the journey. And that's something I would like everyone to know that, and please feel happy and feel grateful every time we meet and have a chance to meditate. Okay, and during the week, if you run into some difficulty or anything, feel free to write down the question, and when we meet on the Saturday, type in the chat box and Teddy can feed it to me. If there are many questions, then we can slowly answer the question, okay, every time that we meet on Saturday. Okay, so I think with that, let's meditate. Okay, all right, so get yourself ready, get back to your seat, get back to the floor or the chair that you're about to sit. Before we close our eye, let's take a few good deep breaths without doing nothing, without thinking of anything. Just breathe in and out as deep as you can for a few times. Just notice how the body breathes, and slowly welcome your awareness and your mind to this very present moment. Now you can softly and gently close your eyes, the same way you close your eyes when you go to sleep. Feel grateful and appreciation for this session, for the time that you deserve at the end of the day like this, to be at peace. Make sure you sit comfortably, whether you sit on the floor or sitting on the chair. Sit with your back and spine straight up, with both of your shoulders rest naturally. Make sure there's no stress or tensions around your eyes. Take your time as you need it at the beginning of each session to scan through your physical body, and make this a habit to make sure that the whole body is fully relaxed before we meditate. There is no rush to still your mind, no rush to get back to your meditation object. Every single step is important. As we scan through our body, we slowly bring our mind back to the body. We slowly cultivate mindfulness. And when we are mindful of every single breath that we take, every single part of the body that we go through, at the end it helps us to stay still much easier. Check to see any feeling on top of your head, any tingling, stiffness, tightness, your forehead, eyebrows, eye socket, area around your nose, both of your cheeks, your lips, your chins and your jaws relaxed. Put a little smile on your face. Just remind yourself that you are going to sit back and relax. Expect nothing. Just want to take a small vacation at the end of the day like this before you go back to bed. Moving your attention downward to your throat, both of your shoulders, your arms, your palms, and your fingers. Loosen the muscle around your chest, your abdomen, your spine, and the area around your back. Notice how you feel in the upper part of your body. Any stiffness, tightness, uncomfortable. Take your time to readjust the way you sit. Readjust the area that you feel uncomfortable. Moving downward to the area around your bottom, your sit bones, both of your thighs, your knees, forelegs, ankles, to the bottom of your feet, and to the tip of your toes, relaxed. Check to see any stiffness, tightness still remain in the lower part of the body. As your body becomes more relaxed, your mind tend to incline toward the same direction, has less and less thought, and more relaxed as well. Cherish your mind with happiness and joy. Slowly let go all of your responsibility. From your work, your study, your business, relationship, your health. Put those things aside while you meditate. Imagine that you are now alone, sitting by yourself in the place where you feel relaxed, comfortable, safe and secure. Slowly disconnect yourself from the outside world and allow yourself to reconnect it to the world of inner peace within. Feel the lightness of the body, emptiness, spacious, as if your physical body is melting away to become a part of your surroundings. There's no muscle, no bones, no heart, no lung. It's just an empty space. In that empty space, just notice that there is one location that you feel most comfortable to rest your mind. Just use your feeling. Don't use your eyes. No need to think or analyze. Keep it simple. Wherever you feel easy and comfortable, that is the place where you should rest your mind. during your meditation. Allow the mind to settle down itself to that location. Can be the center of the body, can be anywhere. Slowly allow the mind to come back to its home. Slightly touch your mind to that location and maintain the stillness of the mind. Keep the mind in balance between the feeling of being relaxed and consciousness. Feeling content of the way you sit, of your surrounding, of everything around you. You may visualize the object of your choice as you're familiar with, such as the full moon, the bright shiny star, the crystal ball, the great master. Can be anything to help keep the mind still and relaxed, without using your physical eyes to locate the object. Or you can use the mantra, the simple phrase or word that you feel comfortable, such as clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright, which are the nature of human mind. Or peace and calm, peace and calm, peace and calm. Or Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Can be any phrase or word that easy for you, just to help keep the mind still and stay relaxed. Or you can simply visualize nothing, using no mantra. Just simply allow the mind to stay relaxed and comfortable wherever it feels comfortable. Our job is to be a good observer of the nature of our mind, without interfering, without making any decision. Just simply allow the mind to unfold itself naturally. Stay relaxed, stay conscious, and allow the inner journey to begin. Stay still, stay relaxed, and stay conscious. If your mind starts wandering or get distracted by thoughts, just simply aware and acknowledge it, and let the thought pass by. No need to engage, no need to continue to entertain that thoughts that arise. Slowly welcome your mind back to the feeling of relaxation and start over again. Stay still, stay content, stay comfortable. Stay still, stay relaxed, and stay conscious. Checking into your mind to see how the mind feels at the moment. Any thoughts, any feelings, sensations. Keep the mind still, calm and relaxed. As we come closer to the end of the session, we will spend a moment to share loving kindness before we finish. So cherish your mind with happiness and joy. Cultivate the feeling of love toward yourself. Learn how to love yourself. Learn how to forgive yourself in any wrongdoing in the past. And learn how to forget, so the mind can be happy and free from worry and anxieties. If you can love yourself, forgive yourself, it helps you to be able to love and forgive others. We are called ignorant beings. We make mistakes all the time. So we should learn how to forgive ourselves, love ourselves, and learn how to do the same thing with others when they make a mistake. Wishing yourself to be well, to be happy, to be at peace, and to be free from all suffering and danger in the world. Expand your loving kindness outwardly through all directions. Share your loving kindness to everyone in your family circle, your parents, spouse, children, family members and relatives, including people you have a fond feeling with. Wishing all of them to be well, to be happy, to be at peace, to free from suffering and danger in the world. Wishing all of them to have a good health and long life and success in everything that they are doing or pursuing. Expand the circle of your loving kindness to your neighbors, people at work, people that you meet regularly but you may not know them well, people at the grocery store, at the parking lot, at the laundry store. Wishing all of them to be well, to be happy, to be at peace, and to be free from all suffering and danger in the world. Share your loving kindness through all directions, and to see if you can offer the same level of loving kindness to someone that you have a conflict with, someone who may give you a difficult time. Learn how to forgive and forget their wrongdoing or their mistake by wishing them well, happy, peaceful, and free from suffering and danger in the world. Now wholeheartedly expand your loving kindness to all beings in the world, human, animal, all the spirit. Wishing all of them to be well, to be happy, to be at peace and to be free from all suffering and danger in the world. For those who are suffering, wishing them to be free from their suffering, maybe suffering from hunger, from violence, from sickness. And for those of them who are already happy and success in life, wishing them to be happier and more successful in life. Wishing the whole world, all beings can live together in peace and harmony, without violence, without war, without taking advantage from each other. And wishing the whole world will have a chance to practice meditation and find inner peace within their mind. Welcome your mind back to the center of the body one more time. And give yourself a moment to reflect on today's experience, to allow the positive energy, the peaceful energy that arrives at the center of your mind to expand, covering every single part of your body. Allow the whole body to feel fresh, feel relaxed, recharge and rejuvenate. Notice of the technique that you use, of the result, and the feelings at the end of the session. Make a mental note of your experience today. Feel grateful and appreciation of this auspicious time that you give back to yourself. And now let's take a few good deep breaths before we open up our eyes.